Ready, partners? Let's talk nachos. They're crunchy, they're cheesy, they're the perfect food. Game day? Nachos. Movie night? Nachos. Just plain hungry? Nachos. Nachos are my love language. Seriously, they're easy to make and oh so satisfying. Plus, you can customize them with all your favorite toppings. Get ready, because I'm about to share my tried and true recipe for the most delicious nachos you'll ever sink your teeth into. So grab your chips, cheese, and let's get this nacho party started. First things first, let's gather our ingredients. This is the foundation of our nacho adventure, so let's make sure we have everything we need. You won't need a fancy grocery list, just a few staples to make nacho magic happen. Think of it as a culinary treasure hunt. 1. Tortilla chips, the heart of any good nacho platter. Without them, it's just not nachos. Go for sturdy chips that can handle lots of toppings. You want them to stay crispy and not get soggy under the weight of all the deliciousness. 2. Cheese, the star of the show. Cheese is what brings everything together in a gooey, melty embrace. I love a blend of sharp cheddar and Monterey Jack for that perfect melt. The combination gives a great balance of flavor and texture. 3. Ground beef, browned and seasoned. This adds a hearty layer of flavor. It's the protein that makes your nachos more filling and satisfying. 4. Onions and peppers, a little veggie power. These add a nice crunch and a burst of color to your nachos. Slice them thin and saute them with your beef. This way they blend seamlessly into the mix, adding layers of flavor. We're just getting started. Keep your eyes peeled for the next section, where we'll assemble these goodies into nacho nirvana. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Now for the fun part, building our nacho masterpiece. This is where your creativity can really shine. Get ready to layer flavors and textures that will make your taste buds dance. This is where things get seriously delicious. We're talking about a symphony of flavors coming together in perfect harmony. Grab your biggest baking sheet. You'll need plenty of space to build this mountain of goodness. Layer those sturdy chips on the bottom, nice and even. Make sure they're spread out so every chip gets some love. Then sprinkle on a generous handful of cheese. Don't be shy. The more cheese, the better. Remember, folks, cheese is our friend. It's the glue that holds our nacho mountain together. Next, add a layer of that perfectly seasoned ground beef. This adds a hearty, savory element that's simply irresistible. Now it's time for those sautéed onions and peppers. They bring a sweet and tangy flavor that complements the beef perfectly. They add a burst of freshness and flavor. But wait, there's more. We're not done yet. We're about to take these nachos to the next level with the magic of melting. Pop them in the oven and watch as the cheese bubbles and everything melds together into a gooey, delicious masterpiece. Section 4, the big melt achieving gooey cheese nirvana. The key to irresistible nachos, perfectly melted cheese. It's the heart and soul of this beloved snack. Don't you worry, it's easier than you think. With a few simple steps, you'll be on your way to nacho perfection. First things first, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. This ensures an even melt. Next, pop that baking sheet full of nacho goodness in the oven. Make sure the chips are spread out evenly. Bake for about 10 to 15 minutes or until the cheese is melted and bubbly. Keep an eye on it to avoid overcooking. Now, here's a little secret. For extra gooey cheese, try broiling the nachos for a minute or two at the end. This gives the cheese a delightful golden finish. But keep a close eye on them, partners. The broiler works fast and can turn your masterpiece into a disaster in seconds. We don't want any burnt cheese casualties. A little char can add flavor, but too much can ruin the dish. Once the cheese is melted to perfection, it's time to unleash your inner nacho artist. Add your favorite toppings and enjoy your gooey cheese nirvana. Section 5. From bland to grand. The art of nacho toppings. Hold your horses, partners. We're not done yet. Every self-respecting nacho platter deserves a grand finale of toppings. Think of it as dressing up your nachos in their finest attire. Go classic with sour cream and guacamole. Spice things up with jalapeños and salsa. Add some freshness with diced tomatoes and cilantro. The possibilities are endless. Let your imagination run wild and create a nacho masterpiece that's uniquely you. Section 6. Ready, set, nacho! There you have it, folks. My recipe for the most delicious, cheesy, irresistible nachos you'll ever devour. Now what are you waiting for? Gather your ingredients, put on your chef's hat, and get ready to experience nacho nirvana. Happy snacking, partners!